A show of unity, when coaches chose humanity over competition. In an unfolding moment of sportsmanship and sobering gravity, a preseason showdown between the Detroit Lions and Atlanta Falcons came to a halt, not because of injury to one of the stars, but because of one of the game's unsung heroes. Lions safety Morice Norris suffered a traumatic on-field injury that prompted coaches to make an extraordinary decision. They agreed to end the game out of respect and care. With 14:50 left in the fourth quarter, on the first play of the period, Falcons rookie running back Nathan Carter took a handoff and burst into the secondary. As Norris charged in to tackle him, Carter's knee violently struck Norris in the face mask region, sending his head snapping backward. Norris immediately collapsed and lay motionless. Medical staff rushed onto the field, stabilizing Norris with a backboard and stretcher. For approximately 20 minutes, the medical team tended to him before he was loaded into an ambulance and transported to Grady Memorial Hospital in Atlanta. In a spontaneous, powerful display of empathy, the players from both teams responded not with competitive drive, but with collective reverence. Falcons quarterback Emory Jones took one final snap and stood still as the clock ran. Then all 22 players gathered at midfield, linked hands, some even knelt, and bowed their heads, silently holding space for Norris. On the sideline, coaches Dan Campbell, Lions, and Raheem Morris, Falcons, shared a moment of clarity amid the tension. In Morris' words, "Just Dan and myself, respect for his family, Morice Norris, it was that simple." They agreed to halt the game, a move unconventional even by NFL preseason standards, but made from a place of unity and human empathy. Neither coach weighed league reaction in that moment. The welfare of Norris and his loved ones was paramount. That was the moment decision, and it was the right thing to do, Morris emphasized. With both teams unified in decision, the game clock dwindled. With 6:31 remaining, officials announced the game was suspended per New York, meaning the league office, acknowledging the coach's judgment, agreed not to continue. At that point, Detroit held a 17-10 lead. Following the suspension, a wave of cautious optimism spread among coaches, teammates, and fans. Dan Campbell released a statement confirming Norris was breathing, talking, and had movement in all extremities. He was under observation at the hospital with his mother by his side. "It's a violent game, and we love it. But when something like this happens, the silver lining is the brotherhood," Campbell reflected, nodding to the deep bonds that transcend team allegiances. For those watching, the scene was reminiscent of other such preseason pauses caused by fearsome injuries, like those